Okay, everyone, put your hands together for our next competitor. We have Sam Neely with Amethyst Coffee Company, Denver, Colorado.
Sam. Hey. Hey. Hi. Nice to see you. Hey. Hello. Ryan. Hey. Josh. Hey. Head judge. Great. Cool.
All right, Sam, you know the drill.
Yeah.
Feel free to call your music when you're ready and ask
Cool.
for your start time.
Thank you. You guys feeling good? Cool. Let's go ahead and get my music, please. Thank you. Just 1 second. Time. I'm always asking myself, how can I create the best coffee experiences? But the best coffee experiences, they don't start with me. They start at the farm. And today, our experience begins at La Palma Yeltucan, a groundbreaking coffee estate on a mission to help people like me create better experiences. Now, to your left, you'll see some menus. These have all of the taste notes and coffee information that we need to guide us through today. Please take these with you when we're done. And for now, take a look over them while I finish grinding our coffee. And I will be right back. Now, this past August, I had the opportunity to go and visit La Palma Yeltucan and to see firsthand how the experience that we get to share together today was shaped. It was here that I realized that the best coffee experiences, they don't happen by chance, but are the result of a series of intentional steps taken at the farm, in the roaster, and behind our espresso machines. But to begin today, I want to focus on the first of these steps and share with you an excellent beverage that beautifully showcases the steps that taken at the farm have had on our experience today. Now, La Palma Yeltucan sits on the side of a mountain, 1,800 meters above sea level, in the Cundinamarca department of Colombia. Here, a cool fog rolls in over the farm every evening, causing temperatures to drop rapidly. This quick change in temperature puts strain on the coffee trees that grow here, forcing their cherries to ripen more slowly and develop more sugars as they grow, meaning more sweetness in our cup and amazing flavors of yellow fruits. Now, this fog also lends a unique condition to the farm that leads to the formation of more aromatic oils within coffee seeds. Oils that the team at La Palma believe is directly responsible for the natural gesture I'm sharing with you today to have amazing white blossom aromatics. Now, when I set these espressos down in front of you, I would ask that you please evaluate the crema, but wait to taste until I indicate. Now, this is where our experience all begins, with coffee seeds packed with complex sugars and oils picked off of the side of a mountain. But the team at La Palma weren't happy to rest here. They wanted to continue to push the boundaries of flavor and create better experiences. And so they found that by using two simple details, time and temperature during fermentation, that they were able to create these better experiences. Here's how it works. After ripe coffee cherries are picked at the farm, they're brought to the wet mill, where they are placed into sealed, temperature-controlled containers. Here, the cherries are allowed to ferment for a long amount of time, in this case, 70 hours. And because of the lack of oxygen, sugars in the cherries are converted to lactic acid. Because of this lactic acid, our coffee today has an amazing silky texture and underlying flavors of tropical fruits. So, as a result of this fermentation and La Palma Yield Toucan's dedication to better experiences, here is what I'm so excited for you to taste in these espressos. There will be a slight raspberry, mandarin orange, apricot, and dark chocolate. The tactile is going to be silky in texture, medium to light in weight, and the finish is going to be lingering, pleasantly drying, and reminds me of just a dusting of cocoa powder. Again, all that's on your menus. Please stir these 10 times and use these cups for your dirty spoons, and enjoy.
Let's put our hands together for Sam's Espressos.
Three months after this coffee came off of the drying beds, it landed at my roastery in Denver. It was here that I had my first opportunity to begin to impact the experience we're sharing now. And inspired by La Palma Yield Toucan's use of time and temperature during fermentation, I wanted to do the same in the roaster to try and create the best experience for our milk course today. To do this, I landed on a short roast time with a high-end temperature. This short roast time perfectly captured the fruit character developed at the farm, while the high end temperature created a new set of secondary flavors that were sweet and vanilla-like, that became especially apparent in this coffee when paired with milk. So, as a result of this roast profile, here is what you're going to taste in these milk beverages. There's going to be sweet flavors of vanilla custard, white chocolate, and a hint of raspberry jam. Sam, please enjoy. And to continue to push the boundaries of flavor and create the best milk beverage experience possible, you'll never guess what I did. I freeze distilled my milk. To do this, I froze a gallon of whole milk and then slowly let it thaw, collecting only the first 25% of what melted. This resulted in a milk with higher concentrations of sugars and fats, meaning a sweeter, creamier taste that paired perfectly with those sweet vanilla-like flavors created during the roast. Please enjoy. So one more time, we're looking for vanilla custard, white chocolate, and a hint of raspberry jam. Friends, please take your time and enjoy these delicious beverages, and I'll be back with you in one moment. hope you enjoyed those smoke beverages. So, for our signature course today, I want to continue to build upon the steps taken at the farm and in the roaster to create a truly excellent coffee experience. Now, to do this, I'm drawing inspiration from both those fruit-like flavors developed at the farm and those sweet flavors developed in the roaster to create a two-part, transformative signature beverage experience. Now, to do this, I began by infusing 6 shots of La Palma with 8 grams of a Japanese sencha tea. This tea brings a positive botanical bitterness to our coffee, contributing to this drink's balance, whilst also boosting some of the more subtle tropical and floral flavors developed during fermentation to give us a new flavor in this beverage of lemongrass. Next, I'm adding 9 grams of a distilled pineapple juice that I made by boiling fresh pineapple juice and collecting its steam. Trapped in this steam are all of the amazing aromatic components that give us the flavor of pineapple, but without any of the sweetness or acidity found in its fresh juice. This is going to continue to transform those fruit-like flavors developed at the farm without affecting this drink's balance, transforming that mandarin orange and apricot in the espresso to a new flavor of guava. And finally, I'm adding 34 grams of a cacao nib sipping vinegar that I made with equal parts cacao nibs, sugar, water, and apple cider vinegar that I left to infuse in the fridge for 4 days. This process completely transformed the flavor of the cacao, bringing it from a simple bitter chocolate to amazing red fruits and vanilla, making them the perfect match for the similar flavors we just tasted in the milk beverage. And when this combines with our espresso today, creates a new flavor in this drink of hazelnut cream. Now I'm going to quickly blend this all together to give us a creamy mouthfeel, and I'll be right back. So, like I said, we're going to have a 2-part transformative experience today. And I'm making 6 beverages. 1 for each of you, 1 for you, Josh, so that you can have the same experience as the rest of us, and 1 for me, because I believe that the best coffee experiences are made even better when they're shared. So, when I set these down in front of you, please wait for me to taste, and we'll do it together. In our first sip today, we're going to experience a transformed version of the sweet flavors developed in the roaster. In that first sip, we're going to taste a sweet hazelnut cream and a dark milk chocolate. Imagine a dark chocolate bar with just a little bit of dairy. So please, wait for me, but we'll look for hazelnut and dark milk chocolate. There you are. For you, Josh. Okay, let's pick up that drink and enjoy it together. Delicious. Sweet flavors, hazelnut cream, and dark milk chocolate. Now, for our second sip, I want to use the transformative process of time and temperature, just like what happened during fermentation and in the roaster, to create a whole new experience. So please join me now in picking up the beverage and swirling it over the sphere of ice. This is going to chill our beverage even further and transform those sweet flavors into tropical flavors of guava and lemongrass. It's super tasty. So please join me in taking that second sip now, looking for guava and lemongrass. Delicious. This is the kind of experience that we can have when we begin to focus on small details like time and temperature. But what if we were able to focus on all of the details that went into producing amazing coffees? Just imagine the coffee experiences that we could have every single day if we began to put this kind of focus into our experience. Judges, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the beverage. Time.
All right, let's give it up for Sam. Come on over here, Sam. All right, wonderful job. I couldn't believe how quickly you had your espressos and your milk beverages already out.
Me neither. That was
At
even quicker than practice.
7 minutes or something.
Whew.
I'm like, what is going on here? So now you're no stranger to the USBC stage. Now, what is something that you took from last year competing that you felt really helped you the most or was really beneficial in you prepping for this year?
Dry ice is really scary.
Wait, what did you say?
Dry ice, terrifying.
Dry ice. I mean, that's a pretty good one. So, all right, so no dry ice.
No dry
Real
ice.
ice.
Real
Regular
ice.
ice made with water.
Also terrifying. Turns out ice melts.
Right? I know. All these kinds of details that those out there watching these competition routines have no clue and think about that even when you set up your station, those ice cubes are sitting there melting and diluting down your cup. So
Who knew?
All right, so that's something that you've learned from it. What is your favorite part about competing?
Oh, probably the friends you make along the way. Yeah, it's just really fun being backstage with everyone. Yeah, you really make some, competition bonds you in a way that nothing else really can. So
Yeah, definitely. The stresses, the successes, all of that.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, wonderful job. Let's
Thank you.
have one more round of applause for Sam Neely with Amethyst Coffee Company, Denver, Colorado.
Thank you.